The AI just calculated my future, and it's worse than I ever imagined. 3 weeks ago, I fed 6 months of my spending data into an AI, and it told me something that kept me up at night. Not because it was wrong, because it was exact. It predicted, to the dollar, how much I'd have in my bank account by age 55. The number was, I'm going to show you later in this video. But first, I need to warn you about something most financial influencers will never tell you. Okay, so here's what actually happened. I'm scrolling through my bank statements one night, something I almost never do. And I realize I have absolutely no idea where my money goes. I make decent money. But at the end of every month, it just evaporates. So I did something a little obsessive. I downloaded every transaction from the last 6 months, pasted it all into an AI, and I asked it one question. Based on how I spend money, what does my financial future look like? What came back wasn't a pep talk. It wasn't, great job, keep saving. It was a full financial autopsy of a life I hadn't even lived yet. And here's the thing that nobody talks about. AI doesn't judge you emotionally. It doesn't care about your feelings. It reads patterns. Cold, calculated, and brutally honest. And that is exactly why this is so terrifying and so useful. Your spending habits, they're not random. They're a language, and AI speaks it fluently. Here's where it gets weird. Most people assume the big killers are rent, car payments, student loans, the obvious stuff. But the AI flagged something else entirely for me. It flagged subscriptions. Not just Netflix, not just Spotify. I'm talking about the $4.99 here, the $12 there, the annual renewal you forgot about, the stuff that hides in your account like a ghost. I had 23 active subscriptions. 23. I knew about maybe 8 of them. The AI calculated that over the next 20 years, if I changed nothing, I would spend $67,000 on things I'd barely use. $67,000. That's a down payment on a house. The twist nobody sees coming. Subscriptions weren't even my real problem. The AI went deeper. It found a pattern inside my spending that psychologists actually have a name for. It's called lifestyle creep. It doesn't show up in one transaction. It shows up across hundreds of them, slowly, quietly, like a leak in your roof you don't notice until the ceiling collapses. Every time I got a raise, my spending rose almost exactly the same amount within 60 days. The AI saw it. I never did. So the question becomes, if your spending is a language, what story is it telling about you? I'll show you how to find out. Keep watching. Okay, real quick, let me show you how this actually works, because it's not magic and it's not complicated. You don't need to be a tech person at all. Step 1. Download your transactions. Every major bank has this. Go to your account, hit export, download as CSV. That's it. Step 2. Open an AI tool. I used ChatGPT. Claude works great too. Even free versions can do this. Step 3. Paste your data and ask it the right questions. This is where most people mess up. Don't just ask, where does my money go? That gives you a summary. Ask this instead. Based on these spending patterns, what financial behaviors am I reinforcing? What will my net worth likely be in 10, 20, and 30 years if these patterns continue unchanged? And what specific habit, if changed, would have the biggest compounding impact? That question changes everything about the answer you get back. Because now the AI isn't just categorizing, it's forecasting. And the forecast it gave me, let's just say it wasn't the retirement villa I had in mind. Okay, I promised you the number. Here it is. Based on my current spending patterns, my savings rate, my investment behavior, my recurring expenses, my income trajectory, the AI projected my net worth at age 55 at $214,000. Now you might think, okay, that's not terrible. But I'm in my 30s. I have a college degree. I have a decent income. I live in a city where $214,000 doesn't cover 2 years of living expenses, and the AI didn't stop there. It told me that if I continued my current pattern, there was an 80% statistical likelihood, based on spending behavior research, that I would return to work within 5 years of retirement. Not because I'd want to, because I'd have to. That hit different. That's not a number. That's a future. And the scariest part? I wasn't doing anything crazy. I wasn't gambling. I wasn't buying luxury cars.
Because the AI will tell you something a human advisor won't. It has no reason to make you feel good. It just tells you what the data says. But I need to tell you the part of this I wasn't expecting. The part that made me close my laptop and sit in silence for 10 minutes. AI financial prediction has a dark side. And it's not what you think. It's not that the AI is wrong. It's that the AI might be right, based on a version of you that no longer has to exist. See, the AI predicts your future based on your past behavior. That's the data it has. But it cannot account for the decision you make today. The moment you become aware of the pattern, you're already outside of it. And that's both the power and the limitation of this whole thing. AI can show you the trajectory of the person you've been. It cannot tell you anything about the person you're about to become. I've been thinking about this a lot, because there's something almost philosophical happening when you sit across from a machine and watch it describe your financial future like it already happened. It forces the question, how much of your financial life is chosen and how much of it is just pattern? And that question, that one right there, might be worth more than any prediction the AI ever gives you. Here's what I want you to do. Right now. Not tomorrow. Now. Go download your last 3 months of bank statements. Open an AI free 5 minutes, no excuses. Paste it in, and ask the question I gave you earlier. Then come back and tell me in the comments, what did it say? What was your number? What pattern did it find that you didn't see yourself? Because I read every comment. And I want to know. And here's why I'm pushing you to do this today. Most people will watch this video, feel something, and then open Instagram. The pattern continues. But a few of you, the ones who actually do this, are going to have one of those moments where something shifts. Where you stop being the person the AI predicted and start being the person who made a different choice. I want to hear from those people. One more thing before you go. In my next video, I'm going to show you what happens when you take AI financial prediction to the next level. I gave the AI my income, my debt, my investment history, my age, my zip code, and asked it to build me a complete financial roadmap, not a generic plan. A personalized one. And it built something that my actual human financial advisor never gave me in 3 years of paying him. That video drops. Subscribe. Turn on notifications. Don't miss it. Because the AI already predicted you would.